name is Speaker Agnes. I'm a social development officer and also probation officer for MUTASA district. I work in the district in all the 31 wards, basically doing social protection, which includes protection of children and support for all VCs. We call them now children in need of care. And in the process, we do advocacy, awareness raising for birth registration. As a department, we have a mandate to ensure that all the children in the district are registered, though the final registration is done by the Civil Registry Department, but ours is to ensure that children's rights are met. So as part of meeting these children's rights, rightly specifically this right, UNCRC Article 8, it talks about identification of children. Every child has the right to identity. So it is very key that we advocate that any child in the district, estimated 72,000 by the last census, are registered. So as a department, or in my capacity as an officer, I would want to thank the support that we have received from YouthAliveZimbabwe in all the registrations that were done within their support for last part of 2023 up to this point. We are very thankful, we are very grateful. We have seen the capacity building of our community cadres. We have foot soldiers on the ground, we call them community child care workers. They were capacity built by the support of YouthAliveZimbabwe, such that they were able to get into their communities, raise awareness, advocate for other children who were unregistered because of several reasons. They were given some checklists just to support in their capacity, so that these people can come forward and have their children assessed or screened for registration. They did awareness raising in schools, clinics, generally in their communities. So it was very important that capacity building, almost every corner of the district, we know information they have. So really we are grateful. And again, as a department, sometimes we are stringed in terms of availability of resources, mobility, and also resources in terms of refreshments. Suppose we want to meet the community, but with the coming in of YouthAliveZimbabwe, we have been able to go to various communities, even those in the outskirts of the district. We have got wards like Ward 27, Nyamkwarara area. Our district is a border district. It is mountainous, and our terrain is just not good. We need proper vehicles, we need personnel, we need fuel, we need lunches, because our distances are too much. Our services are sparse. So with the support of YouthAlive, we were able to travel to areas that deep down in the district, like Nyamkwarara, the remotest part in the district, which borders with Mozambique. So that support alone indeed was great and is appreciated. We were able to reach the hard to reach areas, and people got information, and people were able also to register their children. So that was quite a beautiful job there. As a department, again, as probation officers, we have a mandate to register children who are unable to register themselves, or whose parents are not known their whereabouts. So to pick that child from the remotest part to the office to do the paperwork and everything, our mandate, they accrued our costs. So to be able to meet those costs, we needed again the support of a partner. We really needed a development partner to come in and support. We needed bus fares, time lunches for those clients coming from very far areas. So they were able to travel, and we were able to offer services. We did assessments, we wrote probation officers' reports to the Civil Registry, and death certificates were availed. Again, we can't be thankful enough for the support that not only children got. For a child to be registered, we need to have their parent registered adequately. Sometimes there were need for death certificates of parents, there was need for IDs for their parents, others had lost them, others had not even registered. So we had to start with the parent, then to the child. So that alone, it means moving of the whole family, including witnesses, village heads, etc. So it was quite a good job. We saw people moving with their witnesses. We saw death certificates being registered that were in turn able to register the children themselves. So we are proud to have a number of children registered using death certificates of their parents that were obtained during the period Youth Alive was assisting. So we are grateful indeed. There was some holistic approach, not only the child. We cannot assist the child without the family in the national case management system that our country is using. The child can only be assisted in the continuum of the family. So the family was assisted, the death certificates are there. At times a child was presented without a birth certificate, but when you do assessment you find that there are other people within the family without birth certificates, because maybe just because of a death certificate. So when a death is registered with the support of the organization, it means a lot of children in the family are registered. The father is registered, he is able to register his children. So a chain, you see. So thank you so much for supporting the government mandate, for supporting the Constitution of Zimbabwe. As a government, we have the mandate, but at times when resources constrain us, we come to partners, or partners come in to support us. Indeed, we are thankful. The Civil Registry Department, it really needs partners to support here and there. For example, mobile registration, etc. We needed to screen people. You see, there was issue of decentralization. People did not have to come to the office always to get screened. It's so hard. The communities that we have, they are vulnerable. So when we go there to the community, they are screened and they are assisted on the minimum requirements needed. It's easier for them. They come when they are on point, when they are really sure they are going to get a document. Unlike they come, they are told to bring A, B, C, D, they go back home. The cost becomes too much. It balloons, and sometimes they fail along the way, they faint, you see. So when we would get there with the support of Youth Alive, we know that they are screened and we know these are going to get their registrations automatically because they have been screened, their requirements have been found to be adequate. So the next day they get to the sub office or to the main office, they are registered. So it was quite great work. We do really appreciate, and we hope to work with the organization on and on and on, because children are born every day, isn't it? People die every day, isn't it? They need to be registered. When they die, we need to register them. When they are born, we need to register. The moment we delay a moment, some parents die, some parents' whereabouts, they get unknown. You see, we may lose a child who could be easily registered because of time and space that we buy along the way. So when the program or the project is continual, it means we don't lose children in between. We want all children registered, even abandoned children who are abandoned. The Department of Social Development is there. We just get support quickly. We have our children registered without challenges. Whenever we need financial support, we know it's there. So vulnerable families, good for them. There is no difference now. There's no stigma relating to level of poverty at home. They are unable to register because they are in abject poverty. No, it now becomes a right, because anyone can access, whether you come from a rich family, you come from a poor background. We are all able, because somehow we are cushioning them, those vulnerable families, so that the children access documents, and they are able to perform in schools, in life. They compete on the job market because they are well registered in sport, in everything. So kudos to Youth Alive. Thank you so much.